So guys, apparently the OnlyFans girls have continued to adapt, they have evolved, and they have now reached their final form. Now, this is called the Bop House, and I didn't know that this was a thing, and I guess it's been a thing since December. And it's essentially the Ho Avengers have come together, and at 18, they decided they're going to do OnlyFans and dedicate their lives to OnlyFans. So it's like the Teen Titan Towers if none of the Teen Titans had fathers.
When people hear the term content house, lots of people tend to think of a house full of content creators that are living together in order to make some fire content.
Yeah,
Jake Paul's Team 10 is a perfect example of this, where a group of YouTubers came together to film pranks and daily vlogs.
Oh, yo, what's good? Yo,
I know their neighbors hate them. Imagine you work 60 years of your life in order to finally get into a nice house. Your wife has finally decided to cash in and divorce you and take half of everything and the kids too. You got to wake up in the morning and all you hear from a distance is, smash that like and subscribe button. Today we're going to be driving a jet ski in the pool. I'm just saying, if The Purge was real, this house would be the first on the list.
good morning. Kids do it on their skateboard. Uncle K, good morning, bro.
Then there's the FaZe House, which focused on pro gamers making gaming content and building their brand.
Yeah, they're still a
then
thing.
there's the Hype House, which brought TikTok creators together, making viral dances and challenges. And of course, I could go on because there are tons of examples of these content houses. But never in my wildest dreams did I think there would ever be a content house centered around being a whore, or better yet, a bop. Because today, we'll be talking about the Bop House.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop.
What did they
Oh,
say?
hey.
All right, we're good,
Yeah, I was
guys.
about to say,
I just had
that's
to look
close.
up the lyrics real quick.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop.
I don't know what it is about dudes who see attractive women, but they forget that even attractive women can be corny. This is so corny. It's like a man sees a woman in some high socks and leggings and they just lose their mind and forget that there are such things as female losers and cornball behavior, and this is just corny.
Now, before we continue, I feel like we first have to talk about what a bop is, because apparently the meaning has changed. In today's terms, calling someone a bop is used as a way to describe someone who sleeps around. Now, I don't know where this slang originated from, but it's somehow a real thing. The point is, being called a bop isn't supposed to be a good thing. It's meant to be an insult. So, the idea of a content house revolving itself around that meaning is pretty wild. But it also means we can pretty much guess what that house is all about, and it's OnlyFans. For
But
those
that's kind of what it's about, though. It's like fake taking pride in the shame that's involved in what you do. And I think for the guys that are involved that get to shame the women, they have like a kink for it. And I think the women don't care because they make crazy amounts of money. So they just kind of try to wear it as a badge of honor, even though they know that there's a lot of shame associated with it too. But I can tell you right now, the documentaries and the books and the podcasts are going to be interesting in the next 10 years to see what actually went down at this Bop House. I know Netflix is just rubbing their hands together because in 10 years when the dust is settled, this is just going to be a documentary.
who have watched my content before, you've most likely seen videos I've made on OF girls. And coincidentally, it just so happens that 2 out of the 4 OF girls I've covered are actually a part of this godforsaken house. So with this in mind, a lot of you may be asking, what exactly is the Bop House and who is a part of it? The Bop House was created fairly recently, with the first post of the Instagram being in December 8th, which is less than a month ago. The house currently
Crazy.
consists of 8 OF models, with the most notable ones being the 2 I've already covered, which are Sophie Rain and Camila Araujo. And for those who don't know who these 2 are, I'll explain shortly. But as for the content the Bop House makes together, I feel like this TikTok is a good example.
Oh, he had to cut the song out of the audio. Like, not a lick of talent in this video.
This is the level of content people should expect to receive from this house. With no real talent or personality,
So basically Ice Spice without the music.
the only thing they have is to just use their bodies for views. But then again, that shouldn't even be that surprising because some of the people in this group are willing to use anything for views, even their little brother. For instance, take one of their more notable members, Camila Araujo, who literally uses her little brother to promote her OnlyFans career.
I don't know why you're so set on going to college. Like, just don't, be an entrepreneur like me and be successful that way.
Entrepreneur? You only That's not being an entrepreneur.
Yes, it is. It's a business.
Yeah, it's not even surprising that she sold out her brother, though, because she's willing to sell herself. Like, when you're dealing with people who don't have shame anymore attached to their lives because they've decided to just ignore it. And it's not surprising that they've assembled into a house, because one thing that people who promote degeneracy love is to surround themselves around people who also do degenerate things so that they feel less judged about the things that they do. They don't even have friends. They just have a bunch of enablers who just cheer for each other as they all spiral to hell.
Pictures of yourself online, that's not being an entrepreneur.
Okay, well, if you think I'm not a f***ing entrepreneur, let's go band for band.
Now, in this clip, it may look like they're arguing or he's against her doing OF, but in reality, it's the complete opposite. This is all a script to keep people engaged. Like, I saw this clip absolutely blow up on social media because people felt bad for her little brother, not knowing she planned it. I mean, look at the way she's sitting. Nobody on earth sits like that with the camera pointing directly at their legs being open. Every interaction and video regarding her little brother on camera is orchestrated in a way to garner sympathy and attention, which is then used to promote her OF.
Of course.
Your career isn't only. You can't be talking. You're selling pictures.
Which honestly just shows how she's even willing to use family members in order to promote her OF, even though her little brother is clearly underage and OnlyFans is an 18+ site. But I would be lying if I said I didn't understand it, because with the next main member of the Bop House I'm gonna talk about, she's definitely showed us why OF girls promote their content so hard. Sophie Rain, by some people's standards, is considered the final boss of OF creators. And no, I didn't just make that up.
Sophie. So you are aware that like you're the final boss when it comes to OF, right?
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
Even though calling someone a final boss is crazy glaze, it's honestly warranted because it was reported that last year alone, Sophie Rain made $40 million off of OF.
Holy moly, $43 million. Every time I see these numbers, I'm just so surprised at how many simps there are out there. It always shocks me. If you made $43 million in 1 year and you're still doing this, you're not even in it for the money. You're just in it for the love of the game. If you've already sold your soul to make money, you better at least make a lot of money.
I don't know if you guys understand just how much $40 million is, but I do a lot for 40 million. Like a lot.
What?
40 million is 40 million.
What did he say?
And in my opinion, the craziest part is that all she's doing is showing some skin. Like, she's making a generational bag just by taking her shirt off. And she doesn't even have to do anything that crazy. Like, she still even claims to be a virgin.
You have already kind of marketed yourself. You're saying you're a virgin.
This is insane.
And I'm wondering if that becomes a draw for a lot of men who are signing up for this.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does. Not a lot of people online claim that they're virgin. I think that it's really awesome that I still am, and that I can show other people that you can still make this much money and be a virgin and don't have to give yourself up to everyone and on the website, on OnlyFans and all that stuff.
If I was her, I'd probably do it too, because her making this much money definitely says more about the people buying it than it does about her selling it. But
no, it definitely says a lot about her selling it too, and that can't be avoided. She's trading her future potential to make money now, and she's trading certain parts about what it means to be a human that she doesn't understand yet because she's still too young to understand it. You can only buy so many houses, so many cars, and so many pairs of shoes before there's an empty void that money just can't fill. But the issues that this might cause for her future aren't quantifiable, especially when you take into consideration having a family and kids. If there's one thing that humans should learn about our current circumstances, it should be that there are just some parts of humanity that can't be fulfilled with having things. We have more material wealth than ever before, and certainly not a scarcity of food, but people still seem to be more sad and more mentally disturbed than ever before. There's just certain things about being human that can't be filled by just having money and materialism, and that's something that you don't understand at this age that you come to grow to learn as you get older. These girls didn't even give life a chance before they sold out.
Bop House, since its creation, which was literally less than a month ago, it somehow gained 1.2 million followers already on TikTok,
crazy.
with damn near every video reaching upwards of 10 million views. Now, I know there are a lot of gooners
10
out there,
million views,
but
wow.
this is ridiculous. You can't convince me that the people watching this are human. Like, there's just no way. You also can't convince me that anybody watching this content is actually entertained, because it's like they don't do anything. The most entertainment I've seen come from this page is them playing the little noodle game where they have to hit each other on the head and guess who did it.
This is so stupid.
But even then, it just feels so forced. I could say another form of entertainment that doesn't come directly from the Bop House, but it involves them, is watching people audition for the Bop House via TikTok. Because I feel like someone would have to be at an all-time low morally to even partake in something like this.
Yeah, imagine auditioning for the Bop House and you don't even get in. So now you just have this audition tape just circulating around the internet.
This one. Oh, she's so pretty.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're reviewing Bop House applications. We're looking for new members. What about... No.
Ew. But we do need like an assistant, so.
It looked like a damn Disney Channel movie. What in the world is going on?
We're looking also for an assistant.
Maybe...
And real quick, before we watch some of these auditions, I just want to make it crystal clear that they most definitely aren't looking for new people to add to the Bop House. And if they were, it wouldn't be random people from over the internet. All this is a giant marketing tactic to get people to make TikToks about the Bop House, which makes more people talk about it.
Yeah,
but let's just watch an audition anyway.
Being a gay Spider-Man is crazy.
I genuinely don't have anything to say about this TikTok. I just remember the meme saying men used to go to war or men used to build houses. And low-key, those memes might be onto something because we used to go to war, but instead now we dress up as Spider-Man. And
it's just you, little bro. That ain't no we problem. That's just you, little bro.
audition for the Bop House. But after that, I am for sure not watching another audition. So I'm probably gonna end the video here. Even though I don't want to say it, the Bop House is a genius money-making machine because it literally fully runs off of gooners and there's never gonna be a shortage of them.
Never.
So that's my TED Talk for today. Sorry for the slow uploads. I'm currently working on a second channel video.
Yeah, this was a good one. The Bop House is terrible. And this was by Curse. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments and in the description down below. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L and give me the HBO special. That's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.